Okay, welcome back. And of course, we are now on code challenge number 42. So let's take a look at it. We will repeat a loop 20 times. We will count by ones, and we are going to stop before reaching the number 20. And of course, I'm always going to ask why, because that's really part of the teaching lesson is why we're stopping before 20 and not at 20. So I have reviewed that when I reviewed code challenge number 41. So go back and review that if you need to. We are going to create that variable as our starting point. And the next question is, what value are we assigning that variable? Why? So we will display instructions 1, 2, and 3 so that the user knows what to expect, and then we will go ahead and run the code. So let's take a look at the code from the pseudocode and the flowchart perspective, and then let's go ahead and create the code. So again, repeat a loop 20 times, display that, display count by ones, and display stop before 20. This is where we create the variable and we'll assign it a 0 because in computer algorithms, the count always starts at 0. Okay, we'll repeat 20 times, but in order for us to only do something 20 times, we have to change the value of that x. We're going to add 1 to it because the instructions for this particular challenge is to count by ones, and then we'll display each of the loop iterations. So of course it's going to start at 0, run all the way through 19. You'll count 20 iterations when we see it on the screen, and that looks great. So these are my 3 display elements. There's my first storage elements. This is my repetition icon. This goes back and changes this. Do it again. So in here, we know that this new math, this thing here is right here. So it's going to go back, it's going to go back, and it's going to go back because this number, which we're now using as x, has to change in order for this to stop at 20 times. So here's our code. Let's take a look at it in iteration. And I'm going to scroll all the way up, and here we go. So again, repeat a loop 20 times, count by ones, 0 through 19. Didn't touch it, just ran it. So the computer did all the math, and you can see it ends at 19. So cool, we're doing great. With that as it is, I'll see you all in the next challenge.